DarkSided, of course, going CT. Seems like going CT to start with. But first round here, pistols.
Oh,
they are going to
insta
push
headshot.
through. And Texter, though, he dropped to 2.
Jumping shot from Stat's going to finish the job, and that's going to be the B-bomb side in complete control of the terrorist here. And Badger, he also gets a dink to the face, and then the final shot to shut him down from Waffy this time around. Waffy, the only player on Funky Monkeys to take some damage, and their pistols have been outstanding again with the headshot, taking Dick Stacy to 1 HP. Waffy is going to find Flicks in the background with the headshot. Sync finally responds with the kill, but he is going to drop very quickly, and Dick Stacy has 1 HP, so there's not a chance here. Funky Monkeys, a very solid first round.
And Waffy with the 3K there. But how many headshots do you need to not get killed here? These Glocks are painful.
They're pretty terrible. Let's be real here. The Glocks, they don't stack up. You have to be quite close quarters to be able to get a one-shot headshot.
Yeah, one down to 2 and one down to 1.
Yeah.
Like, that's on the verge.
That's just unlucky. That's just tilt factor right there.
Yep.
But you know,
Still
they were able to finish off those kills and also retain 4 players. So they definitely had a successful pistol round. You can't deny that. And the bomb plan as well. But there's going to be the flash into AEM from Sync. He's going to get surrounded by 3 players. Not be able to do anything about that with that Deagle. And now the terrorists, they've got a lot of movement. They can do whatever they want from this position, but Texter has been boosted up into vent, so that could be a dangerous position. We've got a second pick onto A, so it looks like that might be where the T's decide to go here. Funky Monkeys, they're going to throw a Molotov out onto quad box as well as onto the default part of the site. Badger, he's going to go for another peek, but he's not going to be able to find it, and he will burn alive at the stake. Now Flicks, he's just chilling. I don't know if he thinks he hears someone in the vents, or he's just hoping that someone's going to come through vents looking for him and get a knife kill. Because I'd be pretty happy if he got a knife kill.
It would be rather hilarious to at least come away with that. Flicks.
Well, it'll be a good cash injection there.
Yeah, just get him in the back for the 1 slash, but
doesn't look like Funky Monkey players are really too keen on hunting for him.
No, just keep your weapon.
Yeah, holding the angles.
Although if someone goes after him, then you can at least justify purchasing a AK.
Yeah.
You do get taken down.
Almost. Almost made the decision to go on events and started against it, so Flicks is going to stay alive with that full armor going into this round. Maybe stick on that 5.7 for now, see how he goes, pick up a rifle, you've got full armor from that point. That's going to be so influential if he's able to do that. The rest of the players on the team are going to stick to their default pistols, bar Texter with the P250. And here we go, some flashes out into mid, and it's going to be Funky Monkeys in complete mid control. It's been given up by DarkSided because they've gone for a B stack. Why not? They're on pistols, it makes sense.
Yeah, why not indeed. The bomb's going to A. That's perhaps why not. Bomb got planted at A.
Well, the thing about A is it's a much easier site to retake than B. So even if you do stack B, and if you're able to make your way over to A, you can retake it a lot easier, a lot more angles to worry about. And it's going to be up to Yoromado to find some kills here on the players pushing out Truck and DarkSided. Texter will start off with a kill and get a second one as well. Dick Stacy does fall, but they do have the man advantage. Finally, Flick's going to get found with that full armor here, but Sync, he's going to get blitz as well. So it's going to be a 3-on-2 here, favoring the DarkSided squad, who were only on full pistol, on no pistols pretty much here. Sync, he's got a rifle, so he needs to find full effect with it. He'll get the headshot onto Stat. He needs to act quickly. Get on that defuse, the 10-second defuse here. Andy there, he's going to get the shot through smoke, and that's going to be it. Get that rifle and get out of there, Badger, because you can't do much more.
Yeah, no kit there. Really going to hurt DarkSided. It's not too often that you do actually need a kit, but when you need it...
Oh, of course. And to be fair, they got 5 kills on a full eco.
They did.
That was a very, very positive sign and a very good eco.
That purchased up, and Funky Monkeys, because they all did have to push up daisies. They can now buy AKs, and we're not going to be seen with one of those silly UMP rounds here for the 4th and handing it to the opposition. So DarkSided at least have to contest now with a full brought up Funky Monkeys.
Counter boost here. You should spot Blitz's head in just a second. I don't know. In fact, I think Blitz is actually boosted onto red box in mid garage, but he might find a player. Andy, he's going to boost up, and he's going to find the kill there. Texter choking a little bit when it came to that close range engagement. Brings down Andy to 5 HP though, so any sort of nade or feather will find the kill. And they're going to throw some good utility into mid to cut off any choke points, not allow players to be in sandbags and whatnot, and vents as well. And Stat, he's going to open things up onto Dick Stacey, but he replies, as well as Badger. That Molotov reaches just far enough to find Andy. He's only on that 5 HP, but Yorimato, he's pushing that. He's showing I might be the in-game leader, but I can do a lot of work as well. Waffy combines for another kill too, and Blitz will find the final kill. That's a team ace for the Funky Monkeys, and they are 4-0 up to start on DarkSided's, one of DarkSided's best maps.
And now DarkSided are forced onto a 5-7 Deagle by, with a P250 in there for Badger. 2 smokes, 2 flashes, 3 players with the chest Kevlar. Funky Monkeys, they are looking ridiculously strong right now. DarkSided unable to stop anything so far. Texter can't find Blitz, and Blitz will manage. Blitz down to 4 though, took a lot of shots there from that 5-7 of Texter. Flicks now, he's been taken down 2. Waffy down to 62. Still undecided on which way the Funky Monkeys want to go. Stat is pushed up here towards the A site. Sink just behind Squeaky there is going to keep Stat out of here. The molly coming through. Picks up Sink. Badger's left by the door. Badger's re-peeking again. Stat gets out the way. Badger once more gets taken down by Stat. Funky Monkeys now 4 versus 2. The A site is there. They are moving everyone around. This could very well likely be the 5th round to Funky Monkeys. Setting the tone. Dick Stacey hiding behind truck here. He knows they're all there, but he really can't do much about it with that Deagle. Flicks has picked up an AK-47. He's still got to rotate around. Flicks, he's going to opt to save it back in spawn. Funky Monkeys really showing up to Cage here.
Oh, the shot from Stat. Jump up. Bye. See you later, Dick Stacey. And that's going to be Flicks trying to save in CT. He's got an AK and some armor. Using this little green box to his advantage. Poking his head in and out. I don't think you're that thin though, especially when you crouch. Your legs sort of go out, and no, it's not handy. Anyway, a very good round from Funky Monkeys once again. 5 rounds in a row, 5 rounds on the board. Something they weren't able to accomplish last map was stringing rounds together, and they've got 5 of them this time. So a very, very positive start from the team. Yes. And finally, DarkSided, they're going to be able to buy back into this one.
The best they could string together last series was 3. They went 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2. So that really wasn't too handy for them, but in the end, they're showing up to Cage, and that's what matters right now. If they can go 6-0 up and
I like that.
Really
that one
hurt
way.
onto DarkSided.
I do that all the time. It's so good. You can just see the feet of the players if they're in A main.
Yeah, you can't see through the other way, but
no. So it's a very good position, a very good smoke to utilize. But it won't come into effect this round, as none of the terrorists have pushed up that far in A main. You know, obviously, matchmaking and competitive play are 2 completely different things. Matchmaking, people just rush sites altogether, whereas...
Yeah, and you don't worry about your economy. You just buy whatever you can at the time.
Exactly, whereas obviously in competitive play,
you'll
it's
have
a lot
some
more
dude
structured.
You'll have some dude going, save, and then, well, eco.
And then the other guy's just like,
3 buys
I'm
by
sorry,
an
dude.
AK. Yeah.
I actually already bought an AK.
And then so you're like, gosh, screw it.
Yeah, why not? Let's force up. There we go. That Molotov is going to force Dick Stacey out. Fully flashed. Can't do anything there, and he's going to find that frag. So a good opening pick into mid opens up the laneway. But the rest of the players are going to start pushing towards Texter.
Looked away at the wrong
Look
time.
at that shot on the man, and it's already another 2 versus 4 Texter and Flicks. Going up against everyone on Funky Monkeys bar Andy.
Yeah, now Funky Monkeys, they have complete advantage of this round once again. They're looking at 6-0 here. Flicks gets Yoromato to at least keep DarkSided in this round and get another one tied up. Flicks down though, Texter. It's all on him. It's 1 versus 2 now. The bomb is ticking away. He does have the kit though this time. He's going to fake out. Waffy comes through. Waffy! He had 4 health left.
Okay. Was that some sort of dink? I don't really... He had an AK, so I don't understand how he just got dinked unless he got the shot in through the door, but it didn't seem like it.
Yeah, door might have held off something.
The door's pretty thin, so
it's
kind
still,
of been a lot. But there we go.
Still a metal door. It's squeaky.
Yeah. A full buy gun round win once again for the Funky Monkeys.
That's the 6th in a row. The pistol buy coming out from DarkSided. We're into 5-7 P250 Deagle territory, and Texter is down. It's an incredible start to the T side.
Oh, see you later,
Monkeys here. And Sink's down as well now. Yoromato, the only player tagged at 73 health here. And Funky Monkeys have just left the bomb back in spawn. They
don't need it.
Like way back in spawn. They haven't even brought it up a little bit. So,
Yoromato finally picks it up.
Yeah, 1 minute and 5 remaining, so they do have a lot of time here.
That's a lot more reminiscent of MM, that's for sure. Bomb getting dropped in spawn, everyone's like, I don't want to carry the bomb, bro. I don't need it.
No, it picks it up. I think that would have been a bit more strategic.
Probably. Or more or less, it was just like, we don't need it just yet. Let's get some picks first and then find our way to a site. And even with the bomb, Yoromato is going to be able to find a frag as well.
There's not even a weapon that DarkSided can pick up. He knows his legs can be spotted here too, so he's just got to sit behind.
Should get spotted very soon here. No, oh, wow, he's got the shot onto Stat. Can't find a second onto Blitz. And that's going to be another team ace for Funky Monkeys here. A very good showing from them. I'm so surprised right now.
7-0 now to Funky Monkeys. Absolutely huge start. See, you
have faith, man.
You doubt it.
Gotta have faith.
You doubt it. But they've still got 9 to go for the end of the round, so they're not even halfway.
Yeah.
One more round though secures them the half, but they cannot be satisfied with the half win now. They've got to go. They want at least 11-4 from here, I would say.
Oh, certainly, at least. There'll be 4 more rounds for the Monkeys, and of course, 4 rounds for DarkSided. Split it evenly. Sharing is caring, man.
Split it evenly from here, and I think they'll at least be happy. Even more is better. Just go 15 zip.
Yeah, it's going to be the full buy coming out of DarkSided for
straight
rifle.
up mid here as well. DarkSided
Texter, he gets boosted up, finds 2. Stat's going to finally respond to him, so that's a good start for DarkSided, and that's the sort of play we need from Texter. He hasn't really done it so far this series. The first map, he wasn't super impressive. Definitely wasn't one of the top fraggers. That was down to Flicks and Badger,
Flicks
but
can't get the spray down.
At this point, Texter really needs to step up, I feel, and DarkSided, they're suffering because of it. You said it yesterday, when Texter doesn't show up, DarkSided, they lost a little bit in that game against Ivan, and it seems to be the case right now. Losing confidence and focus, and you allow...
Badger's the only one left here. He's got Waffy on the site. He wants him.
Yeah.
Bomb is down here, but he's got 2 to contend with. It's going to be very, very difficult for him. They're at both sides set up well for him. Waffy spotted him out. They know where he is now. And Waffy will take down Badger here. 8-0 here for Funky Monkeys. This is an absolutely huge start to this map. And they've already won the round. 8 in. Everyone, of course, lots of cash. And DarkSided, they've got an M4, but that's about it. 5.7s and Deagles for the others.
Look, I'm starting to get a bit concerned, because what is your limit? What is the limit as to where you actually finally go, we need to have a pause?
Texter, Yeah, maybe. But Texter, he's at least picked up the first one with the M4 they purchased up. Texter, he's taken a dink. Yomato and Andy, they've been tagged slightly as well. Everyone's hovering around this B area now.
Bomb goes up down as well.
Yep, bomb goes down here.
Maybe just save that for the next round.
Save it. No, go forward. Just take it down. It's a 3 versus 2 now. Yeah, there's no saves coming out here. Sink. Oh,
okay.
Stat takes that sink and flicks.
Oh,
Badger
no, maybe.
with the deagle.
Through
the bottom of the vent. It's a 1v1. Stat now. He's gone back through the smoke here.
He's dead.
And the smoke dissipates just at the wrong time for Badger, as he hadn't screamed onto the site. 9-0 for the Funky Monkeys. And just as you called it there, Millboss, the pause is going to come out here. That was the limit. 9 rounds was the limit where you wanted to go for a pause.
I feel like it should have been something like 6, honestly. At that point, or maybe like at latest 8, because 8 they've won the half.
I want to bring it back to the previous round there, round number
9.
8. Round number 8. The one before that.
The one before. The one before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like DarkSided just gave up mid. I mean, mid is very important within cache.
Yeah.
Because you can branch out so effectively. They allowed Funky Monkeys to basically have it, and then Texter popped through the vents and killed 2 straight away.
Yeah.
I like that little move, but they still couldn't translate it into a round win. They got the first 2, and then couldn't progress from there. Bomb goes down, and they take out the win. Funky Monkeys go to 8-0. Then on the pistol buy there, they got very, very close, but Funky Monkeys still walk away at 9-zip now.
Yeah.
DarkSided just can't win those final tussles. There was one as well. They actually killed all the Funky Monkeys players, but they didn't have time for a bomb defuse.
Yeah, they've been struggling in those clutch situations. Once again, don't want to point anyone out, but Texter, he hasn't been performing as well as we'd seen yesterday. He is top fragging for his team right now, but then again, you've got 2 players, Flix and Dick Stacey, who top fragged in the previous game, only on 2 kills. Meanwhile, on the other side, Stat's got 15. He's doing all right.
He's
average, you know. No, he's doing
almost
very,
averaging
very well.
2 a round.
Yeah.
Over 1.5. So this is incredible by him, and he's been picking up 2 like as they execute.
Yeah.
Or at the end of rounds while they're trying to retake. So hugely important kills coming through. No AWP Funky Monkeys. They didn't bother with AWPs too much. Although,
no,
I mean, DarkSided...
They did buy one last round.
They were purchasing AWPs on the previous map. DarkSided weren't. Now they're getting Texter onto the AWP.
Maybe that's what he needs.
Not what I would have expected. Maybe Badger isn't feeling it today.
Potentially. Texas had some good showings with the AWPs that he's picked up every now and then when they did double AWP. You know, he's
already a top fragger with the rifle. You kind of... I don't know.
Maybe he can become like double the top fragger with an AWP. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe he can go.
No, he's definitely very skillful with it.
They're just trying to change something up at least, because whatever they're trying is not working on this map so far. It's just not, and they've got to start getting rounds together, because they can't just throw away the entire CT side. It's going to be 15-0.
Rotating 2 players now to B. The one in mid is on that quick rotate to A, but little do they know the bomb is hanging just outside the boost spot. There's also a player, Andy, in Squeaky, who could be the undoing of Dick Stacey. He's opened that squeaky door, he spots one, he finds the frag there on Badger, but he's going to walk out and Andy's going to be there ready to pick up the pieces. And now, here comes the push onto the A side. Dick Stacey, though, is still alive. Going to find one more, but he's all alone. And Funky Monkeys, 10-0.
And while they pushed that execute off so well, Waffy wandered over to the B site and took 2 out by himself. He got the player on the B site, then moved around to the person rotating to A, took them out. So Waffy just mopping up as well on the outside. Everything they are doing right now, Funky Monkeys, is turning to gold.
Oh, yeah.
Normally, you'd probably lose out the duel on the other side because you're going in 1v1 against a player who is holding off the site that you're not even going to. And like, he's just there for distraction. And then he takes 2 out.
It's one of my most favourite things to see players who are the distraction get like 4 kills on the wrong bomb site. He does that good of a job, and it does happen every now and then. Not exactly 4 kills there, only 2, but still a good enough job to thin the defense that DarkSided already was thinning. And you know, right now, Funky Monkeys 5 players still alive against 3 on DarkSided. It looks like it's heading towards another Funky Monkeys round win here, and if they keep this up, they're going to be in a prime position to take out the map.
Yeah, well, when I was saying they'd want 11-4 now, they want 15 zip now.
Yeah, they're at that point where they can definitely easily make this 11-0.
Go the steam.
And then from then on, just continue. But
Flicks
is
going to have.
Oh,
he's picked up 1, picks up 2.
Can't get the third there. He's going to get traded out by Blitz. But it's still a favourable trade in favour of Funky Monkeys. Now they're pushing on to this A site where they actually have 2 defenders left alive. Texas needs to find the first opening frag, but he's not going to be able to do so. It's Badger. He finds one, and the second around the corner, but has to go for that reload and won't be able to do it. So that is going to be yet another anti-eco round win by Funky Monkeys.
Waffy, he was money capped 11-0. Of course, money no issue for the Funky Monkeys. DarkSided forcing up.
Yeah.
To a full buy. Forcing up to a full buy.
6 out of 11.
Don't need it.
Yeah, well, not necessarily. They're going up against AKs, 1-taps.
Incendiary out boost there. Maintain.
They're basically
DarkSided maintaining mid control this time.
That's what they've been lacking, I feel. It's been so important.
Well, I mean, they did stick someone up boost. They did put one up boost before, and then someone popped over and knocked his head off. So yeah, that didn't work either.
But there's a very fine line between controlling mid and pushing past.
That was aggressive.
Yeah, very different to just having control of mid. But Badger, he's going to find the first kill of the round onto Waffy. So that's a good start for DarkSided. Needless to say, Funky Monkeys, 6 out of their 11 round wins have been anti-ecos. The rest have all been gun rounds or the pistol. So they've done very well no matter what they come up against so far.
Yeah, well, again, if DarkSided lose this one, I mean, obviously, Texter taking a bit of hit from that molly going into the vents there. Texter has liked that position so far. Badger is back onto the AWP, by the way. Then Blitz. Flicks will be killed by the fire in the end. That'll get credit, but taking it down. Texter, 2. Can he get Andy as well? Can't get the third. Andy picking up Texter from the vent. And now it's a 1v3 to Andy as Sync picked up Blitz.
DarkSided.
Can
DarkSided.
they get one? They're converging on him as well. This is the site that all the DarkSided need to be at.
That's the one.
Down goes Andy and DarkSided. They've got their first round here on CTs. It's only taken them 12 rounds to get there.
Yep.
But now DarkSided, they're the ones hoping for 11-4. That they can. Due to that, they've picked up 2 AKs. Funky Monkeys, they're in no economical issues right now. They haven't even been buying AWP, so they've got money. Good flash down mid here. As onto the site, 3 players from Funky Monkeys go. They take out Sync and Dick Stacy. Only stack goes down. And now they've got the bomb planted. Texter onto Yorimato from behind the forklift. Waffy taken out by the flames. Andy down to Texter. Now Andy has to hold this out 2 versus 1. 1 versus 2. Andy, he's got it down to a duel. Badger.
He's got the time to work with here.
He's got a kid as well.
As long as he doesn't play too hastily. Oh, wow! Okay, and Andy. Oh, yeah.
You don't like the way his name's spelled, do you?
I do. It tilts me. It's backwards. And I just every time I read it, I want to say YDNA, and then I'm like, wait, no, it's Andy.
He couldn't get the 3 versus 1 last round, or the previous round, but then he'll get the 2 versus 1 there. But they took that site very easily. Oh, a B rush coming out now. They rushed A the previous.
Here comes the flashbang. Can Texter do anything here? He does find one, or rather Flicks finds one, but he's going to get shot down through the smoke. Flicks trying to escape with his life, and he does just that. 24 HP remaining. So a trade. Probably favouring Funky Monkeys in the end there. They do have the HP advantage and the gun advantage, so.
Certainly do. UMP's 5.7s for DarkSided here. Lots of flashes on the side of DarkSided.
Yeah.
2 incendiaries. A bit more variety and utility for Funky Monkeys here, as they're still going to look towards this B site. They haven't given up on it, even after the rush.
Flix is just going to change his position up. He doesn't want to get swarmed in checkers. Waffy's been careful that he might be there. And one might be in vents, and he will be. Now that Waffy's shot those vents, Badger can come down at any point and surprise him. He's going to do just that. Finds Waffy and doesn't lose a single bit of HP. But now they know he's there. He's going to go for the flash, and Stat can't get the spray down on both. The spray transfer not working out in his favor. Flix somehow still manages to find that shot onto Blitz there. So it's going to be Dick against 2 very low HP players.
I think he's been seen there as well by Stat.
Oh, wow. Okay, Stat. That's cool.
Stand
3K
up,
for him.
shoot head.
Sit back
Finished around with 2. 13-1 right now. This is a huge, huge showing by the Funky Monkeys. They've won the 2 in a row, and DarkSided now. They're forced onto, it's essentially a force onto 5.7s and Deagles, and there's no money.
Last round of the half.
This is so painful, and Funky Monkeys, they're going to go back to the A site here. It's worked. Everything has worked for Funky Monkeys this round.
Apparently so.
It is crazy. They've only lost 1. Badger, can he get Waffy? No, Waffy.
No, he can't.
That's the first one here.
A execute. Looks like it's going down, but they might rotate over towards mid by the looks of things. Look at those smokes just lining up. But Flix, he's going to get shot in the back, so he's like, oh, wait. No, there's actually some in mid. He spotted at least 2. Did get shot down by 1, and Texas is going to get Waffy in the background. So there's a little bit of work to be done here for the teams to get onto the site. They're actually opting for B this time around, and it's a smart move, but Stat, he's going to team kill Blitz there with his Molotov, so it reduces it to a 2 versus 2. Both of the DarkSided players do have armor, and Sync has picked up an AK as well, so he's definitely got the weaponry to be able to make this happen. And Dick Stacey finding that opening frag is going to make it that much easier. Stat, can he do it here? His position has been given away. He's walking straight backwards into Dick Stacey, rather into Sync. Oh, that was just, he did not expect Sync to be there.
No, well, he hoped that he wasn't there, I think is the thing. And glorious 10 seconds of defuse time. There's plenty there for it. And a 13-2 half.
Finally winning. They've won a gun round and a force buy here, DarkSided. So they're going to have
a force buy. We'll just highlight as well. That force buy was into 5.7s and a Deagle and a UMP. That wasn't really. It wasn't really a huge force. They didn't get much out of it. It was a pistol with a very cheap submachine gun.
Starting things off here on the pistol side, DarkSided, they need to step up their game here if they want to come back into this match. Funky Monkeys proving their worth on cash. For all we know, it's one of their favorite maps as well. Splits in a very good position to do some work. Can't find the kill there onto Flix. He's going to get it, but the trades have been favorable for Funky Monkeys. And Flix last alive with 9 HP against 3 borderline full health players. So at this point, it's going to be a Funky Monkeys round win.
And go to 2-14. Of course, DarkSided, they really needed that pistol round. But they're going to have a secondary pistol round here. They're going to force as much as they can. Tech 9
armor rush B, no stop Suka Black.
Yep. With a Deagle. With a Deagle for fun.
With a Deagle
for good measure. But no, they're not going to full rush. They're going to send 1 over to the A site here to at least cause a bit of noise, because they don't have the utility for a real, for getting a real execute off here. They've only got 3 flashes. I think they've been spotted out. Funky Monkeys, no. There's quite a few there. Still not going to rotate around a lot, as Funky Monkeys don't really have to do too much in the form of pressing. They can wait for DarkSided to come through. Sync through the vents, gets Blitz here. And now Sync taking a bit of damage there as he walks through the incendiary. Waffy goes down. DarkSided, huge round coming out from them. They've taken the B site. It's a 4 versus 2 now.
Yeah.
And there you go. perfect. Perfect onto the site. Even though they've dropped 1 and now 2, it's this is exactly where they would have hoped to be. As 2 players retreat here for Funky Monkeys. DarkSided, they're going to make it a 1-1 for this half. And, well, Funky Monkeys are going to save 2 weapons here. They're not going to, like, DarkSided have taken 2 UMPs away. Funky Monkeys at least haven't given up an M4. But DarkSided, they will keep themselves in this map. They go to round number 3. They're still 11 behind. They'll have a pretty good buy here. I can't imagine Funky Monkeys completely buying up. They'll go to UMP. Yeah, they'll buy 1 more UMP and a Deagle.
Deagle for good measure.
Or 2
onto
more
their
UMPs.
AWP blitz.
That's it, but DarkSided, they got 3 AKs in their hands now. They're going to be very dangerous on this T side here. You do sometimes see 13-2s translated into 2-13s, but Blitz, huge shot onto Badger here, starting off with the Funky Monkeys with that 1 Deagle.
Flash, not going to have any effect on the Funky Monkeys player. Texter there. Going to be pushing up, and Andy, he's going to be able to find Sync, but
Andy was taken down by the fire though. Texter onto Waffy. Blitz gets Dick Stacy, and now to 3 versus 2 for the side of Funky Monkeys here. Back for the bomb is Texter. He's going to now move to the A site. He's going to want to boost him up there so he can't exactly go mid. A minute to go. Still a lot of time here. Flicks. He's going to look towards the site. Texter is moving around to see Flicks here.
Yeah.
Or to help Flicks out. There's only 1 on the site. 1 waiting to rotate in stat. But here they come onto the site. Texter and Flicks. Can they get Yoromato? They know where he is. And Texter running around gets taken out. There's the bomb down. And Flicks is the only one left on the side of DarkSided. Good work here by Flicks. Manages to find Yoromato. And now the bomb will go down. Blitz is the last one remaining. He's got an AK. Flicks, they've both got AKs here.
Turns around the corner. He's going to spot him out, Blitz. Nicely done. And that's going to be Funky Monkeys going up to 15 rounds. Map point, about to push this one to the 3rd map. Who would have thunk it?
Me.
You just had blind faith. You had no idea.
I've said, like, I've been going for the underdog for so long. I've got to at least claim credit for guessing 1, right?
That's for sure. No, look, I love a good underdog story as much as the next person. I love when the underdogs do well here. But it just seemed so beyond Funky Monkeys' ability at the start. And, you know, they're 5-0 up. You're like, it's a good start, but DarkSided probably going to come back. 8-0 up, you're like, okay, awkward. Then they get to the end of the half, 13-2 up. You start thinking, okay, yeah, DarkSided, something's going on here. Cash really not working out for you right now. And so they haven't really been able to do much, but they did get the first kill of this round. That was Texter onto Blitz. So good start here. Dick Stacy taking a lot of damage though. Needs to be careful of these CTs. They're holding strong, and this is once again one of those times where you just want to do a strong, solid hold. Don't give up any unnecessary kills, and they've already done that. So, and given up mid as well.
Rotate
only one
down
player.
to the B site here.
Yeah. Just Yoromato.
Just Yoromato. He's in the same position he was last time. Execute onto the site here from DarkSided.
That's everyone, but it's not going to be enough there. Flicks is going to be able to find that frag and pick up his gun. Meanwhile, Funky Monkeys have to rotate and attempt this retake here. So 1 will go through vents, 1 from the CT region of the map, and 1 should come through B main.
DarkSided looking to continue the trades for this half. 6 been spotted.
Whoop, there we go. Stat is going to fall. So it looks like DarkSided might be able to win around here and keep
Andy.
Most of their players.
Yes, that is correct. And this wasn't a full buy once again. They had 3 Tech 9s there. They picked up an M4. They've swapped it out for a FAMAS. And now the bomb will go off. They'll retreat. Andy's going to look for some exits here. Can he pick up Badger? No. Andy's going to go down. DarkSided a 4-0. And a We'll see an eco here from Funkies. Nope, we're going to see a force.
Okay. Why not?
Why not? We got lots of rounds in hand.
Oh, they have more than a lot of rounds in their hands. This would be, if they win here, it would be probably the biggest blowout of the event so far against a team that is still, to this point, undefeated. So,
yeah, they haven't lost a map.
Texter with the 2 quick entry frags there. 2 players are going to be contesting from Squeaky. DarkSided's got them to deal with, and he's going to get overwhelmed a little bit. Flips going to be able to answer back and Texter with his 3rd. So now it's all on Waffy. Still on 100 HP, but the DarkSided squad will be able to take that bomb and go wherever they want with it. And it looks like it should make its way towards B while the rest of the players hunt down Waffy. We're just going to see if he can't get some kills to make it that little bit more painful.
AK there as well.
That could be very useful. He's on 52 HP.
It could be. He's going to run into Flix here, but Flix will spot him out first. And off goes the head. All right, Funky Monkeys. They're going to save now? Or he's going to keep forcing forever?
Hey guys, let's play it like it's MM. That'll give us the win, surely.
Yeah. No, they're going to... Okay, they've done it. They've held out. They've held out.
Withheld their...
It's only a P250 onto Waffy.
Temptations.
But full buy here from DarkSided. You're going to expect a victory here for the DarkSided team. A push-up mid from the Funky Monkeys hasn't worked out too well. Picked up 1, but they've lost 3 in the process. And DarkSided just going to be looking to mop up. They've only got Waffy left. He has picked up the AK, but it's not going to do him any good as he goes down to Texter. Texter picking up a 4K there. They went through mid. Funky Monkeys now. It's time for a buy. They've got an AWP in there on Blitz. Got M4s.
You know that, like, so DarkSided, they've got 3 rounds in a row now. I feel like the reason's because Texas is starting to step up. He is on 21 kills now. Ooh. He was a little bit lackluster in the first half. Now he's actually starting to get back into it. And here's where DarkSided, they can mount a bit of a comeback and force that overtime. It's now completely Funky Monkeys' map to lose. If they go to overtime, it's going to be game over for them, I believe.
Yeah, I just want to see map 3 at this point. Just get on with it.
Let's
go to Mirage. But DarkSided, he's still alive. He's down to 22. Funky Monkeys looking to hold off one last time. And they affect one more. At least they have... Funky Monkeys have had some huge comebacks. They had a huge one against Avant-Garde last night on Inferno. But this is in a different realm right now with how many they do require. Yeah, they've already got 3 in a row. They were at 15-3. So that means they need 12 in a row. To at least get to overtime. It's a long way. Still no one down. Badger's tagged. DarkSided tagged. The B push coming on. Blitz picks up Sync. Blitz gets 2 with the AWP here. And now Waffy through the vent onto DarkSided. Texter answers back with Badger. Texter and Badger the only ones left alive. Badger's going to go down. And Yorimato picks up the final kill for the win. And the Funky Monkeys have tied this series up at 1 apiece.